Ah, there's very few films where after it's over, I am leaving the theater with goosebumps from head to toe, smiling ear to ear, and texting everybody, oh my God, I loved it. This was amazing. Go see Dr. Sleep. Son of a bitch. Wow. Hi, welcome to Rudy's Movie Review, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. And gentlemen, ladies, everybody, by no means is this my return to YouTube yet. I am still taking a break. I am taking care of myself. And thank you to everybody who's reached out to me and gave me well wishes and is rooting for me. From the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to me, so thank you for that. I'm doing better. Still got a ways to go, but I am doing better. And I had to talk about this film. It's amazing. It's completely amazing. And let me explain why. Michael Flanagan right now was one of my top 3 directors that I'm completely a fan of. The guy is amazing. From Oculus, Hush, Gerald's Game, and The Haunting on Hill House. The man knows how to do horror. He does it exactly the way I want it. There's a patience to it. And not only that, the characters in all of his films, he really brings out the human side of them that you can really relate to. The guy is amazing, and I love every bit of his work. If you haven't done so, check out the rest of his work on Netflix. It's still there. Highly recommend his work. The guy is someone to watch. Struggling with alcoholism, Danny Torrance remains traumatized by the sinister events that occurred at the Overlook Hotel when he was a child. His hope for a peaceful existence soon becomes shattered when he meets Abra, a teen who shares his extrasensory gift of the shine. Together, they form an unlikely alliance to battle the True Knot, a cult whose members try to feed on the shine of innocence and become immortal. Now, real quick, I'd like to talk about the cast. From Ewan McGregor to Rebecca Ferguson, everybody involved. There's not a weak link in this film. Everybody's relatable. This film gives us some of the best fleshed out written villains that I've seen in quite some time. You can relate to them. You actually kind of feel, in a weird way, you're part of their family. And Rebecca Ferguson, who plays Rosa Hatt, I have to admit, I'm in love with her. She's pretty hot, and I loved her character. She's got this sex appeal, but also this villainy. Why those two attract me, I have no damn idea, but she is just breathtaking. And every time she's on the screen, she owns it, and she plays an unbelievable villain in this film. Ewan McGregor, I have to admit, sometimes I forget how well of a great actor he is. We're all tied into Obi-Wan Kenobi, but this performance is one of his best in quite some time. You really sympathize with him. And again, with all Stephen King novels, and again with Mike Flanagan at the helm of this film, there's a lot of human moments in this film that, I'll be honest, there were moments that I cried. There were moments that I couldn't believe they were actually filming or showing that scene. I actually looked away. There's one scene, and you'll know what I mean when you see it. They don't cut away. It's a scene of something happening, and it's pretty damn horrible. And I'm like, wow, that's bravo. But there's a lot of human moments, like not to give anything away, no spoilers, but when Danny Torrance is using his powers to help people cope with moving on or passing, it's got a lot of those rare moments where if you've had a family member who's died and you're there with them, those rare moments, it captures those on film, which it took me aside, and I'll admit I cried. So this film had me all over. It had me at fearful, it had me at emotional, it had me shocked. It gave me the right balance of a film, which is what you're supposed to do. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to go see this and say, hey, it wasn't scary, oh, it was too long, it was boring. Truthfully, I feel sorry for you, because this is what filmmaking is all about. This is what storytelling is all about. These are the type of horror films that I love. And granted, there's no jump scares like we get with the Ouija board movies and Annabelle movies that scare you every 3 minutes. No, this is a well-paced character study of a group of people going through events with some very chilling imagery. There's some moments where I really had to wow, they're actually going with that. Again, I'm shocked that they got away with some of the images that we saw. But there's no jump scares. There's a 1 or 2 actually within the film, but it's well earned. Mike Flanagan, if you're a fan of his work, he really has a patience with drawing out items that are in the dark. And I love that. Think about it. If you were actually to witness a ghost in your house that came out of a closet with a dark void, how's it going to come out? With a jump scare, a shock of noise, or just slowly walk out? That's what I'm talking about. There are quite a number of nods to the original Shining. I was that guy in the theater like, hey, I was by myself. I went by myself. And I'm like, hey. I was all excited because like there's all these nods to The Shining that I love, done tastefully. I know there's people that have said that the third act of the film is fan service to The Shining, Stanley Kubrick's film from 1980. I kind of disagree with that. The Overlook, as you've seen in the trailer, does take place. It does play a critical role. It's kind of like a character of the film. It does play a pivotal part in the overall climax of the film. So I don't really believe it was fan service. I just saw a well-told story that balanced out the original Shining film and the novel of Dr. Sleep, and just made a beautiful film. This is one of my favorites of 2019. I love it. I highly recommend it. And guess what? I'm giving it a 100! A 100, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I loved it that much. Captivating film, beautifully shot, beautifully edited, well-paced film. I highly recommend it. Again, this is not going to be for everybody. You're going to have a lot of people that are bored and used to Pennywise the Clown dancing like a pendejo. No, you're not going to get that. This is a well-paced, scary film, and you'll enjoy it. And as always, folks, thank you for watching Rudy's Movie Reviews, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. Please take care, God bless, and live long and prosper. I'll be back soon.